You got two of the greatest, most recognizable celebrity quarterbacks of all time going against one another.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
How you feeling?
Good luck, dude. Hanging in there.
Hanging in there?
Good, yeah.
They come into the league almost at the same time, so they're the height of their powers at the same era.
The Colts are world champions!
I don't think it's getting tired anytime soon. We now have an entire hour devoted to this.
It is the receiver. 9.
What do we got? 39.
Getting us 7 points here.
All 6 of them, you worked your tail off.
5 seconds left. 4, you dreaming? 3, 4. Number 3.
Evidently 2 questions, 2 weeks.
For our generation, greatest rivalry of all time.
Brady versus Manning.
No question, hands down, the rivalry of the decade.
No quarterback rivalry sparks a hotter debate.
Tom Brady, beautiful.
And Foxborough loves Tom Brady.
He's so gorgeous.
Peyton Manning's funny, though.
Y'all fix this yourselves. Y'all, it's good stuff.
We can all agree when the pair met, it was must-see TV.
If you're a football fan, you have to watch.
It's better than Desperate Housewives.
It's the perfect matchup because it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and the two greatest quarterbacks of their generation.
I feel like I'm going to the symphony and I'm watching two great conductors of the baton.
Today, we celebrate their most memorable matchups.
Everybody's going to talk this week about another matchup with Tom Brady.
We're going to talk about the 2004 game, the 2009 game, the 2008 game, and I'm sitting here saying, which one is the one where they went for it on 4th down again?
It is short of the first down. The Colts take over.
Give us Brady Manning every single year, and everyone's going to gobble it up.
Perhaps the greatest rivalry in the NFL, period.
Good luck.
Good luck. I'll see you, man.
The number 10 Brady versus Manning game. The 2004 AFC Divisional.
As soon as I saw the weather in Foxborough that day, it was kind of snowy, it was kind of crappy, you knew that Manning had no shot to win the game. No shot.
The snow is coming down, and we're set to begin one of the most anticipated playoff games in a long, long time.
The thing that got me about this game is that the Colts were favored.
The Patriots dynasty really hadn't been established yet.
The Colts come in with the nation's media pretty much thinking that they're going to win the ball game.
And so we're like, hey, the Colts are going to the Super Bowl.
But every Superman has his kryptonite. Back then, it was Belichick's defense, especially in the playoffs, and definitely in Foxborough, where Peyton arrived with an 0-6 record.
Going down, just like last year. It's game time. Let's go.
Every year, we'd watch Manning light it up in the regular season. When we got to the playoffs, they got shut down.
How are the New England Patriots going to stop the high-powered Colts? That's how.
It just seemed like Bill Belichick had the secret sauce, and Peyton was always going to be frustrated.
The Colts have absolutely killed themselves in this first half.
I think Manning in the playoffs against the Patriots in that portion of his career always looked like a guy who had just locked himself out of his car. I mean, how many times did you see him with snowflakes falling? I don't know what to do out here. I have no idea.
Peyton Manning has that face.
Everyone always assumes that when the Colts get beat by the Patriots, oh, Manning had a terrible day, Brady had a great day.
What a performance by the Patriots.
Early Brady Manning involved Peyton Manning trying to do everything and Brady doing just enough.
Brady back to throw, looks, goes to the left, touchdown! Great play by Tom Brady.
You know, Brady did what he had to do.
Brady quarterback sneak, touchdown!
It wasn't that Brady got the best of Peyton Manning early on because he just outshone him with gaudy offensive statistics.
Brady threw for, I think, $144 in that game.
He just did what was asked of him, which makes him a great quarterback.
Less than 200 passing yards. Tom, should we be impressed?
Yeah, hell yeah.
MVP Manning failed to score a touchdown, the only time that has ever happened against Brady. Should this game even be on our list?
What's memorable about that game is that there was nothing memorable about that game for the Indianapolis Colts. They seemingly did nothing well that day.
Manning fires to the right, and it is intercepted in the end zone.
That ends it on a low note.
The Patriots hold this offensive juggernaut to 3 points.
It didn't live up to the hype. 20-3. Who cares?
Up next, controversy clouds our countdown.
It was such a dud.
I don't even think it needs to be in the top 10.
I think it should be higher.
Though their paths to the NFL were quite different, both were determined from a young age to succeed.
You going to be a football player when you grow up?
Mm-hmm. Tom, what do you think makes a good ball player?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's the great quarterback and who is supposed to be a great quarterback and the guy who nobody thought would be a great quarterback.
I say Manning's going number one. I'd be stunned if they didn't take Manning.
You have one guy who was always anointed and one guy who has always been having to fight.
We've all heard the story before. Peyton number 1, Brady 199. But how did their draft day experiences affect their careers?
The Indianapolis Colts select quarterback Peyton Manning.
Peyton, what was the feeling when your name got called for the first pick in this draft?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's been an exciting time.
He wanted to prove to everybody, I'm sure, that he was worth that number 1 pick.
All these other guys were getting picked. You know, you get pretty anxious.
I said, I know who you are. You're our 6th-round draft choice. And he said, that's right, and I'm the best decision this organization has ever made.
The number 9 Brady versus Manning game. Brady's first start.
First of all, how did this make the list? Did Brady put it on there? Tom, are you out there?
What'd I miss?
I mean, this game was terrible.
That kind of gets me fired up because I'm thinking, what the hell do these people know?
Now this should be the greatest mismatch in history. Here comes the golden boy Peyton Manning against this new guy Brady. We got 199th in 2000.
I remember you're like, who? Tom? Brady?
Yeah, he's the 2nd quarterback now. Hey, I think this guy's supposed to be wicked good.
You just want to throw so you can get on TV, huh? Yeah.
By the time Tom Brady got his first start in 2001, Manning was already 53 deep. But had it not been for Drew Bledsoe, Manning versus Brady may have never happened.
It was an accident that started it all with Brady. Plain and simple.
Bledsoe's injuries will thrust second-year backup Tom Brady into the starting role for this Sunday's matchup against the high-powered Indianapolis Colts.
Here is where Brady's legacy begins, because remember, the Patriots are 0-2. This is his first start. It comes against Peyton Manning, and that's where they start their Super Bowl run.
From beginning to end, we don't know what we're going to see from Tom Brady.
If anybody comes up to you and tell you, hey, we knew Brady was that guy when he came in and he was going to take over and he was going to become one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game, then they're full of it.
I think Patriots fans were holding their breath.
I can't stand it. Run it again. Huddle up and run it again, Brady.
I've always told myself, when you do get your opportunity, you better be ready to take advantage, especially how competitive this league is.
That first game, Brady was wildly overmatched by Manning.
Well, the Colts have it for the first time. This high-powered offense.
He's going to run 10,
Touchdown.
5, touchdown, Peyton Manning.
Both Brady and Manning under 200 yards passing.
Tom Brady, the handoff to Antoine Smith to the right, and he is now in.
Touchdown.
It's like the entire legacy was crystallized in the first time they play. And Brady wasn't even that great, but you had Peyton's 2 pick sixes.
Looks, fires, intercepted by Otis Smith.
Couldn't imagine we returned two interceptions off Peyton Manning for touchdowns in our first win.
And New England is just rubbing salt in the wound today.
I remember seeing that score and going, Tom Brady, huh?
Fitting as it is that Brady had his coming out party against Manning, does it make it worthy of number 9?
The Patriots killed him, but you're talking about a 6-10 Colts team that year versus Tom Brady in his first career start basically played the game in a straitjacket where Belichick barely let him throw the ball.
Because it was the first memory that Colts fans have of Tom Brady, that's the incubation of this rivalry.
The number 8 Brady versus Manning game, the 2013 AFC Championship.
It was such a dud. I mean, number 8 on your list.
I don't even think it needs to be in the top 10.
I mean, it was a crap game.
Offense has nothing, absolutely nothing today.
This was a chance to go to the Super Bowl, maybe for the last time in each of their careers.
It's the crowning achievement. It's the winner takes all, loser goes home.
I think it should be higher.
I keep it off the list, but the import of it means that you kind of had to do it, so I don't blame you guys,
Today, the New England England Patriots confront the Denver Broncos for the AFC Championship. Much of the national narrative is centered around the marquee quarterbacks, whose teams intersect today for the 15th time.
2013 was supposed to be Peyton Manning's season. From the first game with 7 touchdowns.
That will be Peyton Manning's 7th touchdown pass.
All the way to breaking Brady's record, the 55 touchdowns.
And there's the record.
If there was going to be anybody who would possibly spoil it, it would have to be those rough and tumble, spit and glue Frankenpats.
Everyone going in that game thought Manning would do that. Brady almost always beats him, and Brady beats him in every way.
Brady has outdueled him in victories 10-4 overall, including 2-1 in the postseason.
It's not even a discussion.
History aside, our number 8 matchup was Peyton's Picasso.
This was all about Peyton proving he can beat Tom Brady.
Play fake, Peyton throws, touchdown to Mary Thomas.
Mastering a Bill Belichick defense.
It's like I'm rushing, but like I'm getting there, but it's like for no reason, kind of.
It kills me to my core to watch Brady not only lose to Manning, but get outplayed and outplayed badly.
Peyton Manning, how about these numbers? 32 of 42 for 400 yards.
That was a stacked deck. Who did Brady have, okay?
First series, he's throwing to Matt Slater, Austin Collie, and Matt Mulligan.
Matthew Slater, so seldom used on offense.
But he also overshot Julian Edelman.
He's 6 yards behind the defender. Brady flat out missed him.
I think putting the 2013 AFC Championship at 8 is maybe a little bit too low.
The Patriots, they made a late push in the fourth quarter, and they scored a couple touchdowns.
Fakes the throw and takes off for the touchdown. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
But this was the Broncos game from start to finish, and the Patriots didn't put up such a great fight.
Just because Tom Brady overthrew 2 or 3 receivers, that would have made it a lot closer than it was. That probably would have made it a classic, a lot higher on the list.
Still to come, our list enters into the world of the bizarre.
I'm surprised this game isn't higher because it was talked about for weeks afterwards.
Can't believe what I've seen happen here tonight.
In the NFL, the quarterback's king.
Behind the numbers, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are the most accomplished stars of their generation. When it comes to Super Bowls, Tom has been to 9, winning 6.
Way to go, 12. You're the man, baby. You are the man.
While Peyton went to 4, winning 2.
The champions of the football world.
Manning has outpaced Brady in league MVP awards, 5-2.
What a year for Peyton Manning.
It is rare in the NFL for its top quarterbacks to meet so frequently. During their Hall of Fame careers, Bart Starr and Johnny Unitas met head-to-head over 15 times. In the 70s, Terry Bradshaw and Roger Staubach dueled it out in 2 Super Bowls. Staubach couldn't stare down the steel curtain, while Bradshaw led the Men of Steel to multiple titles.
Super Bowl 13, captured by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Superman Joe Montana met boy wonder Dan Marino in Super Bowl 19. Marino's high-flying offense was grounded. It was Montana who soared to his 2nd Super Bowl MVP.
And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
In the early 90s, Steve Young could only watch as Troy Aikman bested him in 2 straight NFC title games.
Dallas is going to win the NFC Championship again.
Young would finally beat Aikman in the '94 NFC Championship, proving that sometimes persistence can pay off, just like the next game on our list.
The number 7 Brady versus Manning game. Manning finally wins.
In the early 2000s, we didn't call Brady-Manning a rivalry because one team was always winning.
If you're going to be the man, you have to beat the man.
It can't be one-sided. You know, that's not really a rivalry. That's just one side beating up another side.
It was the equivalent of Lucy pulling the football away from Charlie Brown.
The hell was that?
We're all kind of expecting the worst thing to happen.
We're in the middle of a dynasty here.
Yes, it's a dynasty.
There's no way Peyton Manning can come into our house and beat the Pats.
You're gonna lose! You're going to lose!
Belichick's in your head. Brady's better. Manning, you're going down.
Down you go. You're going down.
On this night, Manning was a streak stopper with a performance worthy of number 7 on our list.
Airs it out deep intended for Dallas Clark. Moves Harrison, and Marvin caught it.
Peyton Manning walked into Gillette Stadium that Monday night, robbed the house, took the good jewels,
Lobs it in the end zone. Brady's got it, I think. Touchdown.
and even kidnapped the dog while drinking the scotch.
And the Colts have just marched up and down the field at will.
For the first time, you saw Manning, don't give me a chance, or I will take advantage of it.
He makes you be ready all the time.
Don't play tough, guys. Gotta get that score.
Brady didn't play badly. 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Looks, fires, end zone, wide open, touchdown,
Sorry, Peyton, to take the credit away from you for this one, but, you know, the Patriots were just ravaged by injuries. They didn't have Richard Seymour, they didn't have Rodney Harrison, they didn't have Matt Light.
By that point, the Colts team was clearly so much better than the Patriots, it didn't matter. And Peyton Manning could start doing to them what he had done to basically every other team.
The Colts will have exorcised some demons here tonight with this victory.
In this game, it was a decisive win that left the Patriots with their scrubs on the field at the end.
The number 6 Brady versus Manning game. 4th and 2.
4th and 2 is only number 6?
4th down and 2. Are they going to go for it?
That's got to be higher.
Looks, fires right. It is caught.
It is short of the first down. The Colts take over.
That's a great memory for us in Indianapolis.
Touchdown! The Colts win.
I called it 4th and jackass.
I can't believe what I've seen happen here tonight.
4th and 2 is my macho grande. I'll never get over it.
That was the, oh my goodness, I can't believe the Colts actually won that game moment.
Go earn it, fellas. Gotta go earn it today.
Some couldn't believe the 6-2 Patriots would stay with the undefeated Colts.
The Patriots' best offensive effort of the 2009 season was the first half in Brady Manning. Brady was on fire.
Shoots it long and deep, and Moss is got it. Touchdown.
They threw the ball all over the yard.
Throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. And that's 24 unanswered points for New England.
They had 17-point leads twice in this game.
Brady looks, fires left. Touchdown, Randy Moss. Patriots 31, Indianapolis 14.
Now you need 3 scores in 14 minutes.
Then again, as became the case in the latter half of the early 2000s, Manning led second-half comebacks. This pass, that pass, Reggie Wayne, Pierre Garçon.
And Manning deep down the sideline and reaching for it is Garçon for the touchdown. It's now New England 31, the Colts 21. It's now New England 34, the Colts 28.
It was the biggest fourth quarter deficit Bill Belichick's teams had ever given up in New England.
Let's play them aggressively now, okay?
With the Patriots leading 34-28, facing a 4th and 2 inside their own 30, our number 6 game entered the surreal.
This is where Bill Belichick is horrified of Peyton Manning.
All right, be ready on 4th down here now. I don't want to give these guys the ball back.
And they really do go for it. And do they make it? Yes, the catch is made. And where is the spot going to be? It is short of the first down. The Colts take over.
They don't get it. Peyton gets the football back, and sure enough,
Manning to the end zone. Touchdown. The Colts win. They win. They win.
I just love it that Belichick said, I'm going for it. I'm putting it in Tom Brady's hands, and I don't want to put it in Peyton Manning's hands.
Now that's an instant classic, right?
I'm surprised this game isn't higher because it was talked about for weeks afterwards.
This will be a decision they discuss for a long time.
Well, Belichick goes for it, and everyone immediately calls him an idiot.
This one will be dissected in the newspapers and on the talk shows big time.
And then the stat nerds and the wonks come out and say, well, if you look at the analysis.
If the Patriots
go for it on 4th and 2, they have a 79% chance of winning the game.
Where'd you come from, math nerd? You know, go back to AP Calc.
If they punt the ball, they have a 70% chance of winning the game.
What are we talking about? Have you been to an NFL game?
People remember this game only for the call that Belichick made.
4th down on their own 28? Yep. With a 6-point lead?
Yep.
How do you have 3 Super Bowl rings? That's nuts.
Did Brady win it? Did Peyton lose it? To me, that was almost where Belichick lost the game.
You have to give Manning all the credit.
Give him credit. Got a little help from Bill Belichick, but they delivered.
I think it sits right where it ought to.
Coming up,
It was epic.
how does a bad game end up being a classic?
Thinking this is the game of the year going into the game, and then it's over by halftime.
Wrong.
We're going on Brady Manning overload, but before we continue, let's recap number 10 through 6.
Number 10, forgettable 04.
There was nothing memorable about that game for the Indianapolis Colts.
Number 9,
Tom? Who?
here's the story of a man named Brady. Number 8, Peyton comes to play.
This was all about Peyton proving he can beat Tom Brady.
Number 7,
40-21.
the rivalry is born.
They handed it to us.
Number 6,
Are they gonna go for it?
oh yes they did.
That's a great memory for us in Indianapolis.
And now, the number 5 Brady versus Manning game, the 2013 overtime thriller.
We got two of the best, Tom and Peyton, going at it, so we're gonna see. May the best team win.
This game could have been number 1 or 2 on the list.
This is the 14th time that two of the all-time greats share the same field, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Just as a pure football game, I mean, I don't see how it gets any better.
I mean, it's a regular season game. You know, it didn't decide anything.
This game was so great because the script was flipped.
You didn't think that the Patriots had a chance.
Let's show some toughness, all right?
You know, the first half was a little fluky.
Brady runs a counter right side. Ridley has the ball back free. It's on the floor. Von Miller has it. Miller's going down the sideline with the convoy.
Remember, the Patriots basically kicked themselves in the first quarter with turnovers.
Patriots just off to an awful start right here.
Third consecutive turnover by this New England team to start the game.
Next thing you know, the Patriots are down 24-0 early in the game, and it's looking like this one's going to be a laugher.
Thinking this is the game of the year going into the game, and then it's over by halftime.
Great start by this Bronco team. Touchdown, Denver.
I don't think we anticipated them getting off to this kind of a start. Boy, this is salt in the wound right here. We got this.
Experts say the game is over.
Patriots right now in a struggle against the Broncos, down 24-0.
Look at Peyton Manning, look at the offense, look at what he's done all year long. They're just too good.
Let's go.
Wrong.
Brady comes out after halftime. They're just trying to save face, and boom, 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 boom. They start scoring like maniacs.
Back corner of the end zone, tumbling with a touchdown. Boom, boom, bang. The Patriots score again. Yes!
It was unbelievable the way that the Patriots didn't panic.
Brady was just on fire for a quarter. I've never seen anything like it.
He dives to the end zone. Touchdown! And the lead for the Patriots.
You can have your Manning. I'll take my Brady. It's on.
Brady was just so efficient in finding his receivers and just had no problems staging a 24-point comeback, the greatest comeback in Bill Belichick's history.
And this time, Bill Belichick's decision to punt solidified the greatest comeback ever against Peyton Manning.
All right, so we're kicking it.
On that night, Belichick opted to give the ball to Peyton Manning, which is unheard of under almost any circumstances.
A high-hanging kick with Welker starting forward. Now back to where the ball's going to bounce. He hit a Bronco. The Patriots recover.
Manning with a look of despair. You've got to be kidding me.
That game probably encapsulates all those clutch things people say about Tom Brady, but puts it in a 30-minute second half for the ages.
The number 4 Brady versus Manning game. The Pats make a stand.
This represented everything that made the early Brady-Manning matchups great.
The former AFC East rivals go at it with a lot at stake.
We needed the guys that were calling the fights in the Rocky movies to do the play-by-play, because it was epic.
What I remember about the quarterback performance that day was that it was impossible to stop either guy.
That game was just a track meet.
Brady started off hot, and we jumped on him early.
Boy, the Patriots are hitting them fast and hitting them often. They got the jump on the Colts.
Tom Brady, a 34-yard touchdown pass.
One thing at halftime that Belichick told us that, guys, I can promise you this game is not over.
Yes! Yes! 92-yard kickoff return.
At that point in time, it would have been the third matchup of those two guys. It was the first time that Peyton and the Colts kind of fought back.
Touchdown!
Peyton Manning starts to score. He starts to come out and make plays.
Jumps it up in the end zone. Touchdown! 10:21 to go. It's the Colts 31, the Patriots 31.
Now, it's a close game.
You didn't know, who was going to win the game. Once Peyton Manning started driving, you figured it was going to be him.
This showed me the Tom Brady who could respond to the challenge of a quarterback like Peyton Manning having a typical Peyton Manning day and then Brady answering it.
Tom Brady fires a 13-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful, beautiful execution of that play by Tom Brady. And it's a 38-31 lead.
The Colts are driving down the field, and they're in a no-huddle offense, and everything is set up for them to have this amazing last-minute run.
It was like the Patriots just couldn't catch their breath.
This defense has been on the field a long time here in the fourth quarter.
And then all of a sudden, Willie McGinnis goes down.
Willie McGinnis is limping.
And it just changed the whole momentum of that drive.
And that stops the clock with 1:09 to play.
A lot of people thought I was faking that play.
You think Willie McGinnis is injured, and then the next minute, he's right back in the game, making the key stop.
If I was faking, I would have came in the very next play. I stayed out until the fourth down.
Fourth down, 15 seconds to go. The handoff to Edger. He's stopped! He is stopped! Willie McGinnis made the stop at the 1-yard line!
All I remember is Willie McGinnis running away like he had just stolen something.
Amazing how fast Willie healed during the course of that.
But if it was the Patriots' defense who stole the show, how come this is the fourth best Brady Manning game?
That 2003 regular season game was by far the best matchup ever between Brady and Manning, because it was just an all-out slugfest.
And that was, again, the Colts at the height of their powers, and Brady hadn't yet proven to the country that he could get in a shootout and win, and that game did it.
I mean, it's like being right here and then, having your chief nemesis just Three Stooges, fingers to the eyeballs, and then...
Still to come, which regular season game ranks the highest on our list?
For a while, this was actually, sort of a boring affair.
I hate sitting on the bench, man. I hate sitting on the bench.
Only 3 times in their careers did Manning or Brady miss a chance to play the other.
Brady's down. His left knee's holding it.
Matt Castle could not conjure up any Brady magic against the Colts, while Manning threw for 2 touchdowns in the win.
They throw the ball to the back of the end zone. Good! Reggie's got it!
Hey, the guy. How you doing, man? How you feeling? Good luck, dude. Hanging in there. Hanging in there? Good, yeah. How's little boy and girl? Awesome. Pretty awesome, huh? Only gets better.
Alpha! Go!
With Manning shelved in 2011, Brady made it look easy in Foxborough.
Brady pass to the right open touchdown, Rob Gronkowski.
To his credit, Manning's replacement, Dan Orlovsky, did make a game of it in the fourth quarter.
Good game. Way to play out there. Way to bring him back.
While the Castle-Orlovsky games will always be a footnote in the rivalry, the regular season main event is next on our list.
The number 3 Brady versus Manning game, the Undefeated Bowl.
Well, this was the most hyped regular season game that I can remember.
It's only a regular season game. How many times do you see a T-shirt made up for an occasion like this? The matchup of
undefeated. That's what we have here.
One of these two teams could possibly have enough gas in the tank to make way to a perfect season. Is it going to be Peyton Manning and his offensive attack with his amazing receivers, or is it going to be Tom Brady with this new greatest show on turf?
And these two teams, they really are special at this point of the year, so it deserves the build-up.
Here we go. Plants the feet, launches it long for Stallworth, and it is picked off.
Both quarterbacks really struggled in this game for the most part.
Sets up, throws one down the middle, picked off by Rodney Harrison.
For a while, this was actually, sort of a boring affair.
Our number 3 game was listless and dull before being jolted back to life by an unlikely Colt.
Manning finding Joseph Adai for a 70-plus screen pass right before the half.
Takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Peyton stays in. Peyton thumps it upfield to Adai at the 30. Gets to the 35. Gets through the 40. 45. He may go down the sideline 40. Down to the 30. Cuts back in. Looks for a block. He gets to the 20. The 15. 10. 5. Touchdown goes to Adai. And the Colts take the lead. Peyton on second down to goal. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown, I think. Touchdown. They finally called it. The Colts lead 20-10. That's a little trouble ball, Pete.
It was 20-10 Indianapolis. In the fourth quarter of this game, the Colts had them on the ropes and just couldn't close.
A lot of football, huh?
Well, the Patriots have a big uphill climb.
Facing a steep incline, Brady became bold, and boring quickly rose to number 3 on our list.
Shoots it long and deep for Randy Moss, and he's got it at the 5-yard line.
Moss made one huge catch down the field, and that seemingly got their offense in gear.
Brady, the throw, fires, caught, touchdown. Touchdown to Wes Welker.
We got him on the ropes. Let's see what we're doing now.
I remember 2 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter.
Direct snap to Brady, fires down the middle, it's caught by Falk. He drives it in, touchdown! And the Patriots are taking the lead with 3:15 to go in the game.
You got to give the guy respect. That was a clutch performance. That was the definition of it.
Down 20-10 with 9 minutes to go. And Brady drives him down the field twice.
No panic in the Colts here. They've been in this situation so many times.
Brady brings him down, scores the late touchdown. Manning.
Direct snap to Manning. Here's the rush. He steps up. He's going to be hit. And he tosses the ball, and it's caught.
Sack, fumble, recovery, game.
3 is a fair rating for Brady-Manning moments in that rivalry.
It was billed as the greatest regular season matchup by some in NFL history.
In terms of hype, one of the greatest regular season games of all time, and frankly, the game didn't disappoint.
Coming up, an historical twist as we get closer to naming our number 1 game.
This one could be number 1 on the list just because of the historical significance that it had.
One of my favorite things about them is off the field, like they both hosted Saturday Night Live.
Live from New York.
When you watch them both host Saturday Night Live, Manning was so much better than Brady.
Peyton was the better host on Saturday Night Live.
Easily, without question.
Brady, for all his charm and stuff like that, he's actually not the funniest guy in the world.
Manning is a lot more comfortable in the spotlight, I've always felt, than Brady.
Stands up there with all of his Omahas.
Omaha! Omaha!
He has 5 million plays in his head. He's like a robot. But then you get him off the field, and he's hilarious.
What's weighing on my mind is how soon I can get a Bud Light in my mouth after this win. That is
If you watch that Saturday Night Live, he's like legitimately light on his feet.
Nobody wants to laugh at the guy who they know is with Giselle. Like, oh, you got Giselle and you're funny? Like, no one's gonna give you both.
Come on now.
So for Peyton Manning, you're like, okay, you can have the funny stuff, because we know, you're not with Giselle.
While Manning may be the best at yucking it up, in our next game, he was just plain yuck.
The number 2 Brady versus Manning game. The 2003 AFC Championship.
When I think of games that Peyton might have lost, what I immediately think back to is the 2003 AFC Championship game.
Manning lost the game. Absolutely. He came out and just started firing it into the wrong people's hands.
Fires to the end zone. Intercepted.
Remember, Peyton is coming off a game the previous week where he doesn't punt the football.
This offensive juggernaut has been unstoppable so far in the playoffs.
If there's a game that sort of signifies the early storyline of Bill Belichick and his defense getting in the head of Peyton Manning, that was the one.
He had a ring. He was up 3-0 in the rivalry, yet no one expected him to win.
I don't think that feeling of we can't beat them had set in yet.
Quarterback sneak, plows it across the 45 for a first down. Now that's confidence.
Still, people, you know, he's not Manning.
Brady was going to play a smart, controlled game, and the offense of the Patriots was going to do enough.
Brady fakes the pass left, now fires left, wide open, touchdown, David Gibbons!
Brady was always the underdog at that point.
And the Patriots take the opening drive and go 65 yards.
Brilliant call and well executed.
Brady has been magnificent so far.
I think it did a great deal to boost his confidence.
I remember specifically the snow, and I remember specifically Ty Law being Manning's receiver of choice. And that, to me, spoke to a lack of confidence with Manning.
It is intercepted! Well, for the Colts, the disaster continues.
There's no question that when Peyton Manning looks back on his career, he's going to see Ty Law in his nightmares.
He throws it to the sideline. Ty Law's third of the day.
Colts got the ball back in the snow in Foxborough, down by a touchdown, and Manning threw 4 straight incomplete passes.
It's that kind of day, folks. Yep. He's had some great games. This is obviously not one of them.
Brady gets the supermodel, Brady gets all the headlines, and it is absolutely the Patriots' defense that is the single most important dynamic in that win.
4 interceptions of Peyton Manning today. Good grief.
Manning threw a series-high 4 interceptions, and this game is ranked number 2?
Probably a little higher than it needs to be based on the fact that Brady was just keeping his hands at 10-2 and getting the car back into the garage.
This one could be number 1 on the list just because of the historical significance that it had.
We're going back to Houston.
The fact that he got by Peyton Manning in that game and to have 2 Super Bowls in your 4th year in the National Football League, I mean, is it fair to say that fueled the rest of his career? I think that's absolutely fair.
Up next, we reveal our number 1 game and open ourselves up to scrutiny.
You have that right. You have it at number 1.
Does the game deserve to be? No.
We're ready to reveal our favorite Brady Manning game, but first, let's compare notes to see how we got here.
Number 10, the Manning face.
Peyton Manning has that face.
Number 9,
Foxborough loves Tom Brady.
the accidental quarterback.
It was an accident that started it all with Brady.
Number 8.
This was a chance to go to the Super Bowl, maybe for the last time in each of their careers.
This can't be the end. Can it? Number 7. Manning shows Brady who's the boss.
The Patriots know who won this ball game.
Peyton's performance was outstanding that day.
Number 6. No punt, no win.
I can't believe what I've seen happen here tonight.
I'll never get over it.
Number 5. We can leave at halftime, right?
Wrong.
Boom, boom, bang. The Patriots score again.
Number 4. Missed it by that much.
All I remember is Willie McGinnis running away.
Number 3. Overhyped, but not overrated.
One of the greatest regular season games of all time.
It deserves the build-up.
Number 2.
Manning lost the game.
Not his finest hour.
4 interceptions of Peyton Manning today. Good grief.
And now, the number 1 Brady versus Manning game. The 2006 AFC Championship.
You absolutely picked the right game for this list.
We have just witnessed the largest comeback ever in a conference championship game.
It never should be number 1 when the Colts win.
You know, why am I not surprised that you guys at NFL Network and NFL Films find a way to somehow throw bouquets and roses at Manning. He won, thank God. Oh, he's done it finally, Hosanna.
The #1 game has 3 fat guys who scored touchdowns.
How many times have you seen offensive linemen score twice in the same game?
And one of them was Dan Klecko.
Dan Klecko is the name I remember from the #1 Brady Manning game.
Manning rolls out. He has Klecko open, and Klecko is in for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's an observation.
Pound for pound, no matchup in the rivalry held more significance for Peyton Manning than our #1 game.
He needed to win this game against this opponent to have the kind of credibility you need to have to be in the discussion of greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Yes, indeed, the rivalry continues, but this time on Peyton's turf.
Play hard, play smart, play together, all right? Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win! Right, 28!
Kickoff, boom. Patriots score.
It is a draw to Corey Dillon coming to the left. He's on the 5-yard line. He's standing up into the end zone.
Uh-oh. Peyton looks kind of shaky.
Well, this is what New England does to you. They keep you guessing at all times.
Peyton's got the ball with a couple minutes left in the first half.
Back to throw, fires near side. Intercepted, left side. Asante Samuel, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Asante Samuel.
Pick 6, 21-3. Oh, excuse me. Sword, champagne. We're going back to the Super Bowl.
You started to think around halftime of that game, I don't know if Peyton Manning's ever gonna do it.
And then, defiantly, Peyton said, "Not this time, dude."
There's 30 minutes of football to be played. A couple of touchdowns, and you can get right back in this game.
The second half became Manning's defining moment.
Third down goal from the one. Manning, quarterback sneak. Did he get there? Touchdown! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
He came out, and he just took control of the game. And it was just one of those moments you're like, it's his time.
Manning takes the snap, rolls to the right, fires to the back of the end zone. Got it! He got it!
And the game is tied at 21.
You just had that feeling that something was different about this day.
When they got the ball back at the end of that game, it was almost anticlimactic. You would have been surprised if they didn't score a touchdown.
At destiny's doorstep, Manning let someone else carry him over the threshold.
Manning will give it to Joseph right up the middle. Touchdown!
Let's check off and just, run against the nickel. It worked.
What better situation you want, baby? Be Tom Brady last minute drive.
We all thought that the Colts gave Tom Brady too much time.
The king of the comebacks, Tom Brady.
Would Brady do it? Either way, Manning couldn't watch.
Throws one over the knee, intercepted! Marlon Jackson! Marlon's got it! We're going to the Super Bowl!
I mean, did you guys shoot off streamers back at the office when that happened?
What a comeback! What an effort! The Colts are going to the Super Bowl!
An historic comeback from 18 down.
My favorite Brady Manning memory is the 2006 AFC Championship. You have that right. You have it at #1.
The Colts are the AFC champions.
Does the game deserve to be? No.
If he loses this game, then this is a top 10 list not worth watching because the question is settled. Tom Brady is better. Because of this game, the debate is still open and it's still fun to have.
Speaking of debates, after watching our list, who would you want as your quarterback?
Good question. And I've gone back and forth on this for years. I think I'd rather have in a big game with it all on the line, give me Tom Brady.
Yeah!
Peyton Manning in a heartbeat, and I don't even have to think about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Manning was wonderful. My eyes, I think Brady's a better player. You know, for the most part, Manning's had more offensive weapons than Brady's had.
I hear you. That's fair.
Brady has the edge in Super Bowls. Does that make him better than Manning, who has the edge in a ton of the passing statistics? I think we can all agree, though, these are two of the greatest ever. Perhaps that's the best way to leave it at for now.